What's going on, crew? It's your boy back on here again, looking to make that money. Make it 3 for 3 this week. Um, let's get straight to it, man. I'm just gonna pull up the lineups. That's my 3 lineups for today's slate in the order of which I'm confident. I said I was only gonna do one lineup, but I had made two of a very similar lineup, expecting that Green Bay dude battled these dudes' name, man. Pardon me. Expecting that Jordy Nelson was gonna sit, but now they're saying that he might play. They have Cobb as doubtful. I really like the kid Allison. I think it's a good punt play. I think it's a good value play. Um, One of those tournament plays that if he goes off, it'll separate you from the rest if you have a good core around him. But just not too confident in doing that. I'm trying to go 3 for 3, man, and just not too confident about jumping off the ship doing something crazy like that. So I use some caution with that, you know. You know. Gabe says, "Yo, welcome, Gabe Mamba. Appreciate you every week. You here, man." Tori J said, "What's up, family?" Tori, salute. Nikita, you still staying away from Odell? Yeah, I don't mess with those Giants. That Giants team is a mess right now, and the Giants is a mess, and I don't feel like the Giants got it together right now. And the Eagles have been playing some really good defense. Odell Beckham, when he gets frustrated, he's ineffective. He throws tantrums. Last week, he kind of held his composure when they lost. I think he's going to lose it this game. I think he's going to get crazy and try to do too much. Eli Manning is scared to get hit. He doesn't even try to scramble anymore in the pocket. He hears footsteps and he goes straight to the floor. Just not convinced. Not convinced that the Giants, and I live in New York, I watch all their games. So just not convinced the Giants is what I want to do. You still Hopkins gets targets, but only catch 37%. Just my opinion. Yeah, and I was speaking to the big boy homie Gabe Santana. He said the same thing. He said Hopkins is kind of overrated. He might be a little bit high owned. The thing is, New England's been generous. New England's been generous to these receivers, and they're getting away with the they're giving up a lot of passing touchdowns. And if he's gonna get that much targets, even if he doesn't catch a lot of them, if he catch one in the end zone, get me some PPR numbers, probably get something long down the field. I just feel good about the Hopkins pick. Like I said, this is my I guess my stars and scrub kind of approach. I got Le'Veon, Keenan Allen, Hopkins, and then I'm just full blown Eagles today. As a Giants fan, that's embarrassing to admit it, but I'm going full blown Eagles with this. I got Sproles. I think Sproles is gonna surprise a lot of people today. Okay, I feel like the Eagles might jump out early, and Sproles will get a lot of touches. Um, they use him in the pass game, the run game. He's very quick. I've been watching him these past couple weeks, man, and he's just one juke away from a touchdown out the backfield. This guy, I don't know, he's 30, 31 years old, but he's out, man. And I like Sproles today. I think the Giants is the team that he can go out and do good against. So Darren Sproles is my favorite sleeper of the day. I came off of Allison, and Sproles is who I landed on. Fixed up the rest of the lineup based on that. Isaiah Crowell, people seem to like. Let's take a look at Crowell. I see your message. Crowell. See what's going on. Why people? I mean, the Browns. Yeah, I read that he went and complained about his touches after the loss. Um, just not convinced, man. The thing with these backs like Crowell and whatnot is that they're so, in my opinion, they're so touchdown dependent. You know what I mean? He's not heavy in the passing game. I'm not convinced, man. But I like Crowell. Crowell did me well last year. I had a fair share of Crowell last year. He did me well. Look, week 1 he had 17 touches. He's averaged 1.9 per touch. Then he had 10, averaged 3.7. He's yet to score a touchdown. And he's complaining about touches. I don't see the big deal with Crowell. I'll use some caution about Crowell. I'm not convinced. All right, Tori, that's how I feel about him. He's coming back from his 2-game suspension. He's the team's captain this morning. McCown likes throwing to tight ends. Austin Seffer. That's a good call. My sleep at tight end, though, is this Brate kid. I think Brate is going to have a couple touchdowns, too. I caught 2 touchdowns for Brate, Cameron Brate. I just feel it. I've been feeling it all week. I'm not going to touch it. I got Chris Carson and Chris Thompson. I considered Thompson as a running back, and I was talked out of it. Apparently, Washington's situation is just bad. Plus, they got the rookie over there that they want to get the ball to as well. I guess he's a fumble risk. Carson, I do like, though. Do like Carson. Is there other running? Is Rawls playing? Carson got 20 touches last week. His price came up a little bit for $4,900. Carson is not a bad consideration. Me personally, I'm gonna take Sproles over him, but it's not a bad play. I think it's a good play. I just want to see the stat. I think Rawls played last week too. I want to say Rawls is good to go. Yeah, Rawls is good to go. He's still got to get some touches. Seattle is a mess right now too. They're barely doing anything. So I'll use caution. But again, that's a nice Carson is a nice tournament play. That if you put him in, he has a good game. But he seems to be a little bit on the chalky side though, because I see a lot of people talking about Carson. And especially Chris Thompson. I've heard Chris Thompson names in the video blogs as well. So use caution with that as well, all right? So let me just go through my lineup and why I like each guy. Now, I got Carson Wentz in both of my lineups. I considered Matt Stafford, but when I put Matt Stafford in just for a little bit more money, I get caught up with salary issues, and I'm not able to get a good team around it. So I'm sticking to Carson Wentz. I feel good about him. He's been looking good all season. He's at home finally. He has options. He's playing against the Giants. Endless reasons why I can go on about Wentz. I played Wentz week 1. He won me money. Went away from him last week. I still won money. Now I'm back on Wentz, and I'm going to win more money. Carson Wentz is the way to go. All right? Now, Jay Ajayi, they're playing the Jets. I paired him with Landry. I feel like Landry will get a couple touchdowns in the first half. Ajayi will probably get one right before halftime. And then second half, Ajayi is just going to rack up 200 rushing yards, and it's going to be a Reynolds. The Jets sucks. It's going to be a blowout. Ajayi and Landry is what you want. Now, again, me and the big homie, Gabe Santana, was discussing it. He doesn't like Landry. He likes he prefers to see Devontae Parker. He feels like Parker is the long threat. The Jets give up a lot of touchdowns on the long threats. I get it. I get it. The reason I'm more safe with Landry personally is because Landry is going to get more touches. He's going to see more touches. The argument is that Landry was out the slot. Whatever. I feel more comfortable with Landry, but Parker and Landry are toss-ups. As a matter of fact, being that I'm so heavy on Eagles here, I would consider doing something like taking out Landry, putting in Parker, because I do like Parker. I think Parker is a good consideration. And if that affords me to come off Wentz and get Stafford, there we go. So that's something that I'm considering. Just so I don't have to have Wentz in both of my lineups. God forbid something happens. He pulls a hamstring or whatever the heck happens. I got some security. I don't mind Stafford and then switching out for Parker, just for some variety. I'm not gonna submit it yet. I still got 40 minutes. Just playing around with it, talking my thoughts, and telling you guys how I feel about about certain things. All right. Let's see what else you guys talking about. Do I like McCaffrey? I like Jonathan Stewart, man. McCaffrey is cool, but I saw the game last week. Excuse me, guys. I like Jonathan Stewart more than McCaffrey. You're gonna save $2,000 and you'll probably get more points out of Stewart's. I don't hate McCaffrey, but I'm not gonna pay 6 and change for him. That's just how I feel personally. So, Crowder, you like? What's up, man? Randall, it's been a long time, man. Long time. Been a while. What about Derrick Henry with Murray out? Another punt play that is filling in a good spot. You can save money. He's gonna be cheap. Go for it. I'm trying to stay away from those big time values. I love you. I'm trying to stay away from all that big time value playing. Keep it balanced. Keep it with guys who have potential. But if you feel like the fill-in is a good opportunity, then go for it. I don't think it's a bad idea. Wentz or Alex Smith? I would say Wentz. Giants suck. Giants was hyped up to have the best defense this season, and so far I can't see it. The thing with Alex Smith and them too is that Hunt is a threat. Now, mind you, I don't doubt that Alex Smith could get them 2 quick touchdowns and put them ahead, all right? But if they get a big lead, Hunt's gonna get the ball. He's gonna run it like crazy. With all the little, I like Alex Smith, but I'm more Wentz. I'm more for Wentz over Alex Smith today. All right. What about Cleveland Titan and Joku? Again, another fill-in. I could say the same thing for all the fill-ins, okay? If you're looking for a guy, it's crazy cheap, that's filling in a good situation, go for it. Me personally, it's risky. I'm not willing to take that risk. And it's Cleveland, you know what I mean? If it was a quarterback that I was so confident in with my whole heart, then I'll say, yeah, go for it. You got a quarterback that can make it happen. But I can't confidently says yes. That's cool. They the same price. That's why I asked. Yeah, I mean, go for it, man. Definitely the same price. Go for it. I think it's a good idea. If you feel good about Alex Smith. Me personally, I don't feel too good about Alex Smith, so I'm staying away from it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm doing some promotional stuff here. I've been on this kick stuff. It's dumb if you ask me, but they've been talking sports all morning, so I told them, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the link. Y'all could come check out the show. Y'all want a free lineup, throw a quarter on it, you probably win a couple $100, you know? So let's see what it do. All right, Ebron. I like Ebron. I was looking at Ebron earlier. I went a lot of Julio, and I went with a lot of Julio and Antonio. Oh, let me touch on that. Let me finish going through my lineups real quick, by the way. Right. I got to touch on how I feel about the Pittsburgh. I got a very good point for you guys about Pittsburgh. I will stay away from Antonio today, okay? And I'm just, before I lose my thought, Pittsburgh on the road is going to be a noisy field. So passing is going to be tough for them. If you know Beth Roethlisberger game, he's like a what's this guy in Green Bay? Rodgers. They try to make it happen at the line. You know what I mean? With that crowd noise on the road, those type of quarterbacks are not as strong. Okay. Now Antonio Brown is a beast. He's gonna get points, but for his price, you want that at least 3 to 4 times value, and I don't know if he's gonna get you that. So I will be very careful. Julio Brown's safe. All right. But Julio Jones safe. But Antonio Brown, use caution. Go with Le'Veon Bell. On the road, teams tend to try to slow the game down, depend on their running game, run, and then get a big passing play. That's the road strategy. I'm telling you. Le'Veon Bell just had 2 subpar games to start the season. This guy was looking like the Steph Curry of football just a year ago. All right? Do not mistake it that he's falling off, guys. The guy is talented. He just didn't make training camp. He missed the first couple weeks. He's had 3 weeks now to practice. 3 weeks. So he's well acclimated. He's back in shape. He's on the road. He got a lot of touches last week. He just had a tough front line to deal with. It's going to be different this week, guys. It's going to be different. Get yourself some Le'Veon. If you're going to pay up and you choosing between Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, I would say go Le'Veon Bell. Me. But again, it's your money. I'm just here to give you advice, all right? So Ty Montgomery, I love. He could catch. He could pass. They're going to be down Cobb, most likely. There's so much more opportunity for him. He's a wide receiver that's now turned into a running back. There's so much going for Ty Montgomery. I just love him. Now, Marvin Jones Jr. is the equivalent to Sanu. There's the type of players that once they're going to be in the 4,000 range, I'm playing them every single week, all right? Every single week. I'm playing these guys. Just because they're too cheap and they're gonna get targets. They're a big part of their teams, what their team's doing. So definitely like that, man. Definitely like Sanu and Marvin Jones just because of their price. He got do they tell you targets on here in these stats? Another website I was on, it's targets right here. 5-2. Arizona, I don't know what happened there, but the Giants, they were up and they didn't really need to pass it that much, but he did catch a touchdown. I feel like Marvin Jones is just too cheap, man. I don't know how else to break that down. Love him. Landry, I spoke about. And I'm even considering switching out this lineup, right? Landry for Parker and then throwing in Stafford as my quarterback. Something that I'm just gonna put it through for now because I don't want 2 of the same quarterbacks. I think that's a trap, and I don't want to trap myself like that, right? So boom. So I spoke about that situation. Sanu, same thing as Marvin Jones. Now Sanu gets even more targets, 6 to 9 targets. He's getting double-digit points. He's only in the 4Ks. He's someone that can just keep your lineup safe, man. All right. Cameron Brate, they've been raving him up about how him and that quarterback down there got good chemistry. I've been reading so many articles about it. Last week, he didn't get to do much because they had a big lead. They won 29-7. The team wasn't passing the ball like that, right? But he caught 2 out of his 3 targets for 24 yards. I think this game might be a blowout again. It's Minnesota, and Bradford is not playing. But if it stays close, Minnesota is not the type of team that's going to give up a lot of long field yards. So they'll be checking down a lot of these tight end passes. I just love Brate this week. Love Brate's situation. And I think he's the biggest sleeper. And then Hunt, he's the leading DFS guy. Look, 49, 26 points. For 8K, it is pricey. But the way that they use him, passing, rushing, the way his talent, he's a rookie. He's just looking great out there, man. So that completes that lineup. Love it. Play it with confidence. You will not regret it. I'm giving you guys that food, man. I'm telling you guys, I'm 2 for 2. I'm giving you guys a fire. Tonight, you know I do. I'm going to come on here 10 o'clock. Like, I want to congratulate everybody who played my lineups. You got to play my lineups, man. That's what you want. Okay? All right. Let's see what else y'all talking about in my lovely chat, man. My lovely YouTubers who show me love nonstop. Steelers are staying in the locker room for the anthem. I think they're gonna ball out because of that. Anyone else for me? Yeah. This whole separation in America thing, I think is reasons like this too, man. And I'll talk about it. Everybody else talk about it. The media will find every reason to publicize hate towards black people, and it's so tiring now. You know what I mean? The president make something out of it. Who cares? We already know he. This is like the 18,000th ridiculous statement that I've heard from the president. Why are we gonna? They're saying now that they're not gonna show commercials. They're gonna show the national anthem to see how people react. Why are they publicizing that? Why are they giving that energy to the public? Why? Why are so many people feeding into that energy? It's just causing the people who have the hate in their heart. It's like misery love company. You know what I mean? Why are we gonna stay here and entertain the bullshit? I'm not entertaining it no more. I think it's and look, they got me on my show entertaining it. So they got me. My bad, guys. Let's move on. Don't agree with Steelers, but as a team, very football. I think they're gonna lose. Shaw Mamba, the whole NFL. I think Vikings upset the Bucks. I hope they keep it close, Gabe. I hope that thing's because then Cameron Brate get a lot of touches and he can do his thing. Oaktown says, hey, what's going on, Oaktown? Nice to have you, man. It's always a pleasure to have you at my show. Raj, let's get strippers. I'm waiting on it, Raj. As soon as I take down these slates, I'm hitting you up. You know what I mean? That might mean they ain't warmed up properly. I think Steelers will ball out even though they were naked and blind. All right, let's go back to my lineups. I'm going to touch on my second lineup. So Carson Wentz. This lineup right here is what I call the Eagle Fire. The Eagles are going to destroy the Giants in my mind. And this lineup is just full of Eagle fire. I got Wentz, Sproles, Ertz, and the Eagles defense, okay? Ertz is going to get a lot of touches because they love hitting Ertz for those short, for those like first, second down pass plays where they're just checking them down for 4 or 5 yards at a time. Love Ertz. Ertz is as safe as they come. He can get you 30 on a good day, but I don't think he'll get you 5-6 points on a bad day. He's one of those guys that's just neutral. He'll neutralize your lineup and make it good, all right? Le'Veon Bell I spoke about. I feel like Pittsburgh is going to rely more on their run game than their pass game today. Le'Veon Bell had 2 back-to-back subpar games. We seen this guy a year ago. I feel like this is his time. Get Le'Veon Bell in your lineup. Darren Sproles, again, the Eagles, I'm big on it. Darren Sproles, I like, for one, he's cheap. He's like less than $4K. He's $3,900. For two, the couple games that I watched so far, I've seen his speed. He's still fast. They use him quite a bit. And I feel like this game here is going to might get out of hand. And if it does, it'll open up a lot of room for Sproles as well. Other than Sproles, they do have that other running back who gets touches as well. He's actually the running back. But I'm just not too blunt. I'm not big on overweight running backs like the Blunts and the well, I can't say that because I like Marshawn Lynch and he's kind of fat too, so maybe. But he's just a beast, man. He's beast mode. You gotta love Lynch. Keenan Allen, for the last 2 years, he's been just producing and he just keeps getting better. I see him getting over 100 yards again. Keenan Allen is about to break out this season, guys. And his price is a little high. I'm a little bit intimidated to play him for that price. But against the Chargers, and again, I don't really like playing wide receivers on the road. I'm not a big fan of road wide receivers. I'll be honest about it. But Keenan Allen, I just feel good about him. Rashard Higgins apparently is supposed to be chalk. Again, a guy that's 4K. Your star wide receiver is injured. You have to. If he doesn't get yards, a touchdown, he'll get catches. And if he gets, look, he got 11 targets last week. Why would he not get that much again today? I don't get it. I think Higgins has to be. He's one of the chalks that I just have to take. Excuse me, guys. DeAndre Hopkins. People seem not to like him, and I hope his ownership is low because I think he's going to have 2 touchdowns today. I guess historically he's not good against the Patriots, whatever. It's just that it's more of an opportunity play. And for 6Ks, I'm going to take that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. It's about the opportunity, and New England's been generous in the air. And again, he's a wide receiver on the road, and I'm not too sure about it, but I got to go with my belly. I got a big gut, and I got to go with it, all right? Zach Ertz, spoke about Zachy. Marshawn Lynch, I feel like Washington sucks. He's going to get his touches. He can find the end zone. I think he will. He's there. If they're like anywhere from 10 yards if they're in the goal line, they're giving the ball to Lynch, and he's a beast. He's gonna run people over and get touchdowns. That's just how I feel. I love Marshawn Lynch. I've loved him last week. I was off him all week, and then I'm back on him again. This is my 2 lineups. I want you guys to play it with the utmost confidence, all right? For the pick 'em, I'm going to go through each options and why I picked the person that I picked, all right? But before I do that, let's show some love to the chat and see how you guys feel about how I feel, all right? What about a Redskins stack? Nah, Mamba. That's a little risky. In that division, I like Eagles the most right now. That's the only team that was stacked. Yeah, Imaj is right, man. Imaj. I don't know how to say it. I say Imaj, but he's right. Kevin Pham was good, man. Was good. I see you won last week. I lost. I like your team though. What up, Kevin? I tried to get a trade going and you ain't show me no love, man. I need a running back. Can I get a running back? I see you loaded over there, man. No one here likes the Pats D. The Pats got a good defense, man, especially at home. Don't sleep, but I still like Hopkins. I'm gonna keep him. Fire up Keenan Allen. He got whack ass Phillips games on him. There we go. See, more reasons. Love Keenan Allen against a rookie quarterback. No one likes the Pats. Oh, because Patriots are the most hated team. You know, low key, that's one of my favorite teams in football, though. Giants, Patriots. I like Steelers. I like the Patriots. Oh, man, y'all know I'm a basketball dude, right? Y'all know who my favorite basketball team is, right? And y'all know what we're going to keep it football, man. I can't even get too excited. Sway McDonough, he said, what's good, fam? Long time no see. Yeah, you know I'm a basketball dude, Sway, but I've been successful at this football thing, so I came back over here, and I've been winning. So I came on. You know, I told you guys, if I start winning, I'm going to come on here, and I'm going to show the love. So that's what I'm doing. Let's get into the pick 'em, though. Let's see the who's, what's, when's, how, and why's for my pick 'em lineup. All right? So T1, we're going to go through each T, see my options, right? So Aaron Rodgers, Cincinnati defense is just so good that I'm afraid to pick on Aaron Rodgers. He's not been doing that great. He's the type of guy that he will just surprise you and do really great. But Carr got a better matchup. He's against the bum-ass Skins. Again, he's on the road, so I would say always go with the home quarterback, especially when it's Aaron Rodgers. But I'm taking Carr. Same could be said for Matt Ryan. He's on the road. Detroit is okay. Matt Ryan is going to get touchdown. He's been doing all right, but Derek Carr caught my interest, all right? And the Le'Veon Bell, I had Antonio Brown at first, but after some analysis, I realized that they're going to really need that run game. And Le'Veon Bell had 2 bad games. I think he's due. He has the talent. The talent is there, all right? And then T3, this one was tough. This one is the toughest one I did, man. I want to say I was between Hunt, Montgomery, and Ajayi. I like Ajayi, though. The best matchup. Again, I like running backs on the road. And the Jets suck. I think they're going to jump out on an early lead. Ajayi. I like Ajayi right here. My gut. The belly said Ajayi. Keenan Allen we spoke about. I'm not really a big Mac Evans fan. Mike Evans. It's not where he had a touchdown here. 93 yards. 7 Mike Evans there's a good reason, but I like Keenan Allen at home. I'll take him. AJ Green is another guy to consider. Again, he's on the road. And I'm just not too thinking about Andy Dalton. I don't know if Dalton will be able to get him the ball when he needs it, man. That's just my thought on it. But it's Green, though. You know, he be seeing him do it years and years. But I feel like he's going to have a Megatron season this year where he starts just his stats starts to dwindle or whatever. So I went with Keenan Allen. I felt comfortable about it. T5, I went with Crabtree. Only because a lot of people feel like Cooper. I feel like they're going to alternate this year, man. That quarterback, week 1, he gave it to Cooper. Week 2, he gave it to Crabtree. And it might go back to Cooper this week. But Crabtree is just the man. I've watched them both of these first two games, and I just feel like he's the man. He's gonna get another 2 touchdowns today. His price is about to skyrocket all the way up, yo. He's about to be 8, 9K. Crabtree's gonna have a monster season. T6. I went with Freeman. I probably should go Parker, but Freeman has more opportunity. I like Freeman quite a bit. He was on national TV last week. He put on a show, impressed me. He bought me with that one. And then T7, I went Kelsey. I went Kelsey. I like Kelsey. Thinking about Hopkins though, but I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna stay with Kelsey. He gets a lot of targets. Just in case Hopkins busts, at least I can make some money on this pick'em thing. So I don't like changing my picks during my shows. That's when I start losing. So I stuck with Kelsey. And then Zach Ertz. Let's see what other options I had. Cohen was so chalky last week, and then he got hit with that BS. But 13 for his price last week wasn't bad. Thielen is all right. I never know who New England is gonna pass the ball to. Anybody on New England could have a big day. I like Brady at home too. I think Brady at home is a good quarterback. If you're gonna pay up on a quarterback, take Brady. That's a good option. I went with Ertz. I like Ertz. Alshon Jeffrey too. I like, but I guess the corner that's gonna be on him is pretty decent. And that's it. So my two options here is Alshon Jeffrey and Ertz. I went with Ertz just off my gut feeling, but if you want, I would say consider some Alshon Jeffrey as well. I think he'll do you well. You think Sanders not doing nothing today? You talking about Denver Sanders in much? I don't really like messing with Denver like that. Let's see. Emarje. All right, Emarje. I'm gonna stop calling you Emarje and call you Emarje. Thanks for the breakdown. How can you be a Pats and Giants fan? You really from New York? LOL. Nah, yeah, New Yorkers that hate the Pats be those Jets fans, really. I like the Pats. When Pats played Giants, I was rooting for the Giants, though. But I like the Pats, though. They were in two different conferences. I know they went to the playoffs a couple times and played each other, but I don't see how not, man. I like teams that I like, I like teams that I like. LaFell, nah, I'm done. Done with LaFell. Brady made LaFell look a little decent, and then the buck stops there. Really, I'm gonna leave LaFell alone. My Lakers winning a ring this year. Come on. If you want me to call you Imaje, you got to say stuff that makes sense. Or I'm going to call you Imaj, all right? Lakers are not winning nothing this year. Basketball guy here as well. Just happy to get back into DFS. Yeah, you see my squad win and got my favorite player. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Antonio Brown hasn't caught a touchdown yet. That's why I like him some. I said the same thing to Gabe earlier. I said I've never seen Antonio Brown have 2 or 3 back-to-back games where he don't go off. And he's due. Again, he's just away, and I like the running back. I can say the same thing about Le'Veon Bell. Same thing. So I had to pick between the two, and I went with the running back. If I'm stuck between a running back and a wide receiver, and I feel equally the same about them both, I'm more likely to take the running back just because he'll have the ball more. Heads up on Crabtree. He will most likely be the one seeing the most Norman. So, perfect. Norman is whack, man. Norman is whack. He tries to frustrate people and get in their head. He's like 4'11". He's whack, all right? Nobody cares about Norman. I'm going to pick the wide receiver that Norman is guarding every week, all right? He's no Sherman. If it's Sherman, then I'm a little concerned. But Norman, we talking about Norman, guys? Come on. Take Norman ass out of here. I don't really care about Norman like that. I got a lot of Dalton Green stacks. That's not a bad idea. I just don't know. I was thinking that way, but Norman is hurt. Yeah, I saw that. I'll still play Crabtree over Cooper, but I'm scared of that situation. Norman practiced all week. Norman we play. Yo, y'all really like Norman like that? Y'all crazy, man. I don't care about no Norman, man. I like Sherman. Sherman. I think Devonta Adams is better than Kelsey. You know, I agree. More opportunity, especially if Cobb doesn't play. But the thing is, they play so late that I don't know what that's gonna be like late. And the next thing you know, Cobb plays, and then I'm screwed. So I just took Kelsey to be safer. But I agree. I think Adams is a good play. Denver Sanders. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with Denver right now, but let's check them out. It's a consideration. Let's see what's going on with Sanders. Um, like the when 5,800 not bad. 5,800 not bad. Oh, he just had a good week last week against bum ass Dallas. And he's not against Buffalo. Nope. I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't mess with Sanders. Emmanuel, I'll leave Sanders alone, man. I'll leave him alone. Do I like Doyle? I like Doyle. What's not to like about Doyle? Some things not to like about Doyle. Let's start at the fact that his star quarterback is injured. Let's start there. But I like his price. I love his price. 3,600. If you get me in the teens, I'm happy with that. He went to Arizona. Got 8 catches. They're hitting him, and it is Cleveland. So Doyle, hey, listen, man, that's a good call, man. Fire up some Doyle and do it with confidence. I like Doyle. He's the best price tight end. Yeah, I like Doyle. I got him and Ebron. It's funny you say that, Daniel, because I recommended to someone else that that this is a good week to stack up 2 tight ends. There's just so much tight end value that this week that you can get 2 cheap tight end that and play them with confidence, and then have money to pay up. Get yourself some Brady and whatnot. You know what I mean? I could play around with it and show you what I mean. I'm not gonna do it personally, but let's take a look at what I'm talking about, right? Let's make a little sample line up here real quick. What happened here? All right, let's clear this. Can I clear this out? So say you take 2 good value tight ends, right? You take Doyle, and you take. I feel like you gotta have Ertz. I would say Ertz. Ertz is a very good play. You can't go wrong, right? So you take Ertz and that man. Right? You pay up at quarterback. I like Brady. I know Houston is tough, but Brady makes it happen. At home, Brady is cool. You're throwing some Brady. And then you got 5K to play with. So I mean, I like Doyle, man. The answer about Doyle is yes. Fire up some Doyle. See, look at that, Sway. We said it. Before I even click back over to the screen, I said the same thing. Doyle and Ertz. And the same, if you're gonna stack tight end, you put Doyle and Ertz. Gotta do that. I got Wentz, Montgomery, Hunt, AJ Green, Allen, Higgins, Doyle. Let me see. Wentz, I like. Montgomery, I like. Hunt, AJ Green, Allen, Higgins, Doyle, Ebron. Yo, Daniel, you might take something down with that, man. Love that. Play that with confidence. Don't even look back. You can hit the X off my show right now, man. Don't even let me convince you otherwise. That's a nice lineup. Love it. It's pretty good. You'll definitely be in the green with that one. All right. Congratulations. Good job. That is the go-to guy by their quarterback, Doyle. Doyle is cool. Doyle is cool. His price is good. I'm not going to take nobody on Indiana personally, but if you ask for my advice, I would say yes. Fire up some Doyle and do it with confidence. All right. My line is pretty similar to that too. All right. Oh, no, not really. Ertz. That's a good line though, bro. It's a good line. Sway got a very similar line, yeah. It's pretty good stuff, guys. So that's it, man. 10 minutes before lock. Let's see if we got any last minute news coming out of the NFL. Let's see what they're talking about. NFL. I don't know why I like using this site when I could use what is it called? Fantasy Labs? Fantasy Labs. Check out the last minute news and see if it's anything that we must do. See, like basketball, this is my favorite time. Is the 10 minutes before lock when they be like, "Oh, Russell Westbrook is a late stretch," and then we go crazy. We're like, "Oh shit, you got to put him in." Beat. Next thing you know, at the end of the night, we good. We up. We won a couple $100. But football is a little different, man. People sitting on. It's too many players. 12 players on the field. It's a lot of players. See what they got going on. Mike Evans. Xavier Rhodes confirmed that he'll cover Mike Evans. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bears is down a guard. Want to be careful. Oh, look. Eric Rowe. Eric Rowe out. So DeAndre Hopkins, guys. That just makes me feel better about him. Cam Newton, Ingram, Alfred Blue, all irrelevant. Gronk is playing. There we go. There we go. Gronk is in. Devontae Parker and Landry are both to play. We knew that. And Ajayi. That was obvious. Let's see what else they got here talking about. Oh, Case Keenum is starting now? Okay. Oh, Andrew Luck coming back soon. Odell Beckham expected to play closer to full snaps. Oh, that makes me love the Eagles' defense. Eli's going to throw a couple interceptions. Buck Allen is starting for the Ravens. Didn't they just get, like, blown out? Shame. I'm happy because I would have probably played, well, not really, not against Jacksonville defense. I would have probably left that alone. So, not a lot of news that we didn't know about, guys. All right. Let me see what else you got. I'm about to wrap it up. I feel like Brian is going to go off. You talking about Martavius? I mean, if you got him in your line and that's how you feel, go with your gut, man. I just don't know about him, man. I don't know about Martavius. Everybody will have all of them. Everybody will have all of them. Chalky. All of who, Fitch? What are you talking about? My 3 wide receivers are Hill, Jeffries, and Landry. Nice. Hill I'm worried about, but go for it. The center of the lines is out. Should I play Stafford or Cutler? Stick to Stafford, I would say, man. Vikings will upset the Bucks. Stafford, my favorite play. Yeah, I will stick to Stafford. Can't wait to have fun with you at basketball time. 24 days away, Jeffrey. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Can't wait. Oh man, I can't wait. That's my shit. Remember, guys, we're gonna put that $100 in there and I'm gonna turn it into 10,000 by the end of the season for y'all, man. I'm gonna show y'all something, man. I'm telling y'all. Can't wait. 24 days. I doubt that I'm gonna be back on this football after basketball. I'm gonna do football for another month until basketball starts. Then I'm 100% basketball. I'm putting all my resources, energy into basketball. That's my shit. Simple. OKC going down. You crazy. You crazy. OKC is lit. And I'm hearing that D Wade, they might try, but I don't know. I think they got money issues. I don't know what D Wade will have to take like a minimum. And I don't know if he's at that point. But this is my I'm on a football feed, man. I don't feel like talking about basketball too much. But anyway, love the Thunder. I feel that the Thunder with just Russell Westbrook, Ibaka, and KD did damage, okay? Now let's look at what they got. Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo. So KD, Ibaka, Melo, Paul George. And Melo defense got a little better last year. I think if Melo happy, he'll play defense for one. And for two, I seen Melo in the offseason, the Hoodie Melo. Hoodie Melo is real. Y'all don't want to mess with Hoodie Melo. This ain't the Melo from New York. This is Hoodie Melo now, y'all. So just keep that in mind. Hoodie Melo is serious. I don't know. If you don't know what Hoodie Melo is, put it in the YouTube search box right here. Hoodie Melo. Hoodie Carmelo Anthony. And you'll see. All right, I'm gonna pull back up my lineups again one more time for people who just coming in, who missed it, who want to see it. Lonzo Ball getting a triple in his first game. Yeah, you go ahead and think that. Lonzo Ball is gonna be the biggest disappointment in basketball history. Let me not say that too loud though, because my boy Gabe is gonna start going off. I don't feel like hearing that right now. It's the lineup, guys. Oh, what's this? I'm gonna leave it up for the last 5 minutes. That's the lineup. Play it with confidence. Is the fire. You know what's crazy? As much as I love Landry, I ended up not with Landry and Marvin and Devontae Parker. So me and the big homie Gabe gonna be fighting if Landry catch 2 touchdowns, man. That's a fact, because I like Landry, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Who cares? I'm gonna be in the money regardless, man. I'm gonna be in the money regardless. It is definitely a good thing, man, when you're in the money. So that's what we about, man. That's what we about. That's what we about. That's what I'm doing. And I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I agree with you 100% on Melo. Hoodie Melo, right, Sway? Hoodie Melo is no joke. Damn, why you hating on the Lakers, Lewis? I'm in LA, so I have to choose between. Yo, my paperwork went through, guys. I'm moving to Southern Cali come April. I will be in Southern Cali. I considered Houston. You know, me and Gabe was talking, but after all that natural shit, and LA could be hit with an earthquake 20 minutes and cause a lot of disaster. But I'm looking at a house that I'm trying to buy in around Corona, California. So if you in LA, Lewis is on the way to LA, y'all. I'm gonna be in LA. I'm gonna be at the Laker game with my Melo jersey on. Like what? Eating popcorn and shit. Getting shit thrown at me. You heard? Yeah, I'm moving to LA, guys. I will be in LA, Corona area come April. It's my last winter in the Northeast, man. I can't do this winter shit no more, man. The snow is ridiculous. I gotta be a Laker fan. Never. Why would I be a Laker fan? Grew up in New York. I'm coming out of my. Matter of fact, I might on the flight to LA. I'm putting on Melo jersey, Knicks jersey, Melo Knicks jersey. Then when I go to the game, I'm putting on the Melo Melo Thunder jersey, and that's how I'm giving it up, yo. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be at LA, SoCal. I'm gonna be repping the SoCal. Love that West Coast vibe. Love the West Coast vibe. All right, 2 minutes before lock, guys. 2 minutes before lock. Get your lineups in. I gave y'all three fire. Get it in. Get that money. I'm like that African. I don't know what he is, but I'm on that. And I keep it. Boom. I gave you the lineup. And the thing goes. When you hear the quack, you might start ducking. There you go. Lineup is locked and loaded, man. Play that. Landry was only paid last week because of matchup. Chargers can't cover the slot, so Miami abused that matchup. True. I got Parker, man. I got Parker, Gabe. I'm listening to that. You told me to put Clay in week 1. I put Clay in, and I was happy about it. So now I'm going to listen to you. I'm going Parker. He's in there. Hey, I like Corona. Yeah, that's what I'm be living at, Jeff. I'm looking at some places out there. Let's get these strippers. Yeah, we getting the strippers. Hey, Lewis, bro. Carr, Bell, Hunt. Let me see. Carr is good. Bell is good. Hunt, Funches, LaFell, Sanu. You see that right there? Funches, LaFell, Sanu, and Cook. I don't know how you're so confident doing that. Let's bet my team versus yours for the next season league fees. For next season league fee. How about this, Kevin? When we play in our head-to-head, that's a bet. That week that we play. But what's good though? Can I get a running back, man? What's up? You declined my trade. You didn't even say no, thank you. Nothing. You just declined it. Like you ain't want no parts of that shit, bro. What's up with that, man? You stacked with running backs. Let me get one of them, man. Locked and live. Let's go. Yup. I'm turning on the surround sound. I'm doing every commercial, I'm doing 100 sit-ups. I'm on my workout kick right now too, guys. I'm about to look like Ghost from Power out here. Just so y'all know, I'm about to build up. When the next time y'all see me live on this shit, y'all gonna be like, damn, Lewis. Just keep your wives away from the YouTube when Lewis is on 2 months from now. All right. When basketball season starts, keep your wife away from the YouTube channel because Lewis will be stocky, looking like I'm be looking like Tyson Beckford out here. I'm on it. I just hired a personal trainer. I'm in the gym. And the whole football game, I'm doing sit-ups. I'm working on the core, getting fit, guys. I'm going to LA. I can't go to LA looking like I'm looking right now. When you in LA, you got to be top notch. You know what I mean? No beer. No beer. No beer for me. I don't drink nothing with sugar. That's the first thing I cut out my diet, man. No beer, no alcohol. If I drink alcohol, it'll be vodka on the rocks. If I drink alcohol, no juice, nothing with sugar. I get my sweets from a little bit of fruits. I just ate a couple apples. I mean, I get my fat from peanuts and avocados. And I'm on my shit right now. I'm about to be out here looking like I'm about to be on my LA shit. You know what I mean? We can't play QB. We can't play QB in our league, bro. 2 QBs. Oh, that's why you rejected my trade? You're going to need a QB. It's feed a Jai. Yeah, I'm all about it, man. But I'm out, guys, man. I'm out here talking mad junk. I'm out. Peace. Good luck. Y'all gonna hear from me later, man, when I'm coming on here talking smack because I told y'all to play my lineup. I hope you did. I'm out.